101.3 Grace Covenant FM. Lingaw kaayo.
Zo Joey on Grace Covenant FM.
Miss Lynn Mercedes.
Mr. July Aguilar.
Sexy Aya on Grace Covenant FM. Giya sa Pagpili 2022.
Usa ka oras nga tulumanon, matag Lunes hangtod Biyernes, alas 12 ang takna sa udto, ngadto na sa alauna ang takna sa hapon. Ihatod kaninyo sa atong mga program anchors, Municipal Administrator Engineer Joselito Nonoy Miquiabas, kauban sa iyahang co-host nga si Melody Yurong. Ania ang inyong mga alagad sa kahanginan.
Okay, maayong udto sa lahat ng ating mga suking tigpaminaw. Adlaw ta karon nga Martes, March 29, 2022. So hello po sing lahat dyan. Oras na may kiji, alas 12:01. So hello po, kumusta po kayo? I hope nga okay na mo diha. Well, namin karon sa among station, sa among frequency, ang 101.3 Grace Covenant FM. So sa mga naniudto karon, maayong pagpaniudto and maayong pagpaminaw and may God bless you po. Nanapunta sa tong programa kaning Giya sa Pagpili 2022. Isa na siya ka programa para po tagaan mo og gabayan kung kinsa po ang angay nga butaran para sa tong upcoming May 9 national and local election. So I hope everyone is na-enlighten na kung sino bang angyan nga butaran para sa atong presidente, magiging vice president, and then magiging senator. Okay lang po yan, magdala kayo ng listahan during sa atong election day o sa inyong pag-adto sa polling precinct. But reminder, never bring kaning mga gitawag ng mga paraphernalia sa maning mga posters, ano? Okay lang po magdala ng listahan, as in yung parang kodigo ba, pero yung magdala ng mga streamer, mga poster, bawal po iyan. So karon na Giya, ako po ding i-continue na po, but before anything else, ako ding ihatag o i-share sa inyo information kabahin sa nahitabo nga proclamation rally kagahapon, March 28, 2022 diha sa Bacolod Civic Auditorium. So hello sa lahat ng mga provincial candidate para sa PDP Laban Provincial Lineup 2022. Para sa provincial governor, si Ma'am Imelda Quibranza de Mopuro, number 1 sa balota. Provincial Vice Governor Alan Hagman Lim, number 2 sa balota. First District Representative Muhammad Khalid Quibranza de Mopuro, number 2 sa balota. And then First District Board Member Reynario Balucan Bihag, number 3 sa balota. Cedic Macabanding Di Baraton, number 5 sa balota. Grisel Enteroni Matalinis, number 7 sa balota. Eleuterio Mariquet Obial Jr., number 10 sa balota. And then si Marivic Duhaylong Ramos, number 11 po sa balota. So sila po ang provincial line-up para sa itong May 9 local election. Naging malumpusan po ang ginawang proclamation rally kagahapon. Madaming mga gustong mag-entertain sa lahat ng mga local candidates, but sad to say yung iba is hindi nabigyan ng chance. But baka next day or next week, next month, okay, maka-showcase na sila sa mga nagbubugnggahang talent. So hi po dahil sa atong municipal administrator na kagahapon to apod siya para po portahan ang kanyang may bahay o kanyang asawa, atong municipal mayor, Ma'am Judith Vidal Miquiabas. And then atong vice mayor din na si Attorney Alphonse Jensen Marcera. So sila po atong local candidates against atong municipal mayor. Number 2 sa balota, municipal mayor or Ma'am Judith Vidal Miquiabas. And then number 1 sa balota, Attorney Alphonse Jensen Marcera magpasubli isip na Vice Mayor. And then sa atong mga SB member or sa atong mga kagawad diri sa lungsod ng Bacolod, so number 1 sa balota, si Haji Ismael Ampaso. Number 2 sa balota, David Alex Aranwes. Number 4, Mr. Ansari Balowa o magpapili isip na kagawa dito pa sa lungsod ng Bacolod. And then number 6, Quintin Clapano Jr. And then number 10, number 10, Mark Patiño. Number 12, Owen Prones. Number 13, Nilo Quijano. And number 14, Lori Ann Tario. So sila po ang nandoon sa proclamation rally para po sa Team Kibran sa Dimaporo and then Team Miquiabas Marcera. May kiji oras si karon alas 12:05. So karon akong i-continue ang atong mga senatorial balls nga gusto din magpapili para sa atong upcoming May 9 national election. So I hope everyone is now ready to listen. Again, lend me your ears, widen your thoughts. So isa ni siya sa magpapili para sa atong May 9 national election. A person of He is a Filipino lawyer, professor, politician, and government official who is currently serving as presidential spokesperson of President Rodrigo Duterte. He is currently an applicant for membership in the United Nations International Law Commission, but his application is opposed by various groups including the University of the Philippines Executive Committee. He quits as presidential spokesperson to pursue a 2022 Senate bid. He is Mr. Hermenio Lopez Roque Jr., or also known as Harry Roque. Ang kanyang birthday is October 12, 1966. Ang kanyang hometown is Quezon City, Metro Manila, Philippines. And then kabahin naman siya family background. Iyang wife kay si Myla Reyes na asalaya duha ka children. And kabahay naman sa educational background, during his elementary and high school year, hindi po sinabi kung saan siya nag-aral, but during his college years, dito siya nag-eskwela sa University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, taking up the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Political Science. And then nag-eskwela po siya og law school dito sa University of the Philippines year 1990. And Master of Laws at London School of Economics year 1996. So kabahay naman siyang political career or work experience ni Harry Roque. Year 2017, 2018 at 2020 to present, nahimo siyang presidential spokesperson. Kung kayo po is very much updated magtanaw sa atong mga balita, especially sa atong mga TV networks, sa atong mga television, always gina siyang kanang present. Kasi parang magaling din siyang magsalita, magaling din siyang, bumatbat sa lahat ng mga critics ng ating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Okay, 2016 to 2017, hemo siyang congressman sa Kabayan Party List representative. Okay, representative of a party list representing the marginalized. No doubt that he perceived the nature of the party list he represented in the 17th Congress helped gloss up Roque's sustainability for new position. The Kabayan Party List, a left-leaning organization, says it represents the marginalized sectors including the disabled, senior citizens, overseas Filipino workers and OFWs, fishermen, farmers, and the poor. These are the same as sectors Duterte professes to fight for. Duterte himself says he's a leftist president. And then, hipod siyang human rights lawyer. Before running for congressman, Roque was already a familiar face because he was a lawyer, representing victims in many high-profile cases. Through an organization he helped found the Center for International Law Manila Center Law. He was the legal counsel for the Filipino of slain transgender woman Jennifer Laude in their case against U.S. Marine Joseph Scott Pemberton. Roque and his team also presented victims of the Ampatuan massacre, comfort women abused by the Japanese during World War II, and the family of environmental activist and journalist Jerry Ortega. Roque's background as a lawyer likely helped Duterte decide in his favor when choosing a spokesman. So yun po ang political career or work experience ni Hermenio Lopez Roque, or also known as Harry Roque. Giya, oras si karon alas 12. So hello po sa lahat ng mga karon pa naka-tune in silang radio. Live po ako sa among Facebook account, that's Grace Covenant official account, and then sa atong YouTube na channel, that's Grace Covenant FM 101.3. So hello po sa lahat dyan. And kabahin naman po sa kanyang bills, laws, and resolution. Okay, nahimo na siya principal author, or nahimo siyang principal author. Kabahin anang Universal Health Coverage Bill. And then sa achievements naman ni Harry Roque, kaning co-founder for Center for International Law Center Law. And then another achievements, kaning lawyer of higher profile cases such as the family of transgender Jennifer Laude and the victims of 2009 Ampatuan massacre. So mo na iyang achievements. And kabahin naman si affiliation ni Harry Roque, former president of ASEAN Society of International Law con ASEAN SEAL. And then kabahin naman si advokasya, Roque pushes healthcare advocacy for underserved communities. And then siyang plataforma naman kung siya po is palaring makapasok po para sa senatorial seat. Okay, sabi ni Roque, he seeks to empower LGUs further if elected senator. So yun po ang kanyang plataforma kung siya po is palaring makapasok po sa senatorial seat. Again, Roque seeks to empower LGUs further if elected senator. Okay, may Giya, oras si karon alas 12:12 and ako sa i-recognize ang lahat ng mga naka-view karon. So hello po sa lahat dyan. Happy Tuesday po. Okay, from sa atong Facebook account, hi to Ma'am Gapulrian. Good noon, Ma'am Aya, watching with 4 hearts. Hi din sa iyo, Ma'am Gapulrian. And then from Segra Dagon with 4 hearts. And then miss you, sexy Aya. I miss you to then, Ma'am Grace Undag. Hi to you, Ma'am Grace. Thank you so much for viewing. Happy Tuesday sa iyo. And then from Desiree GM Malon. Good afternoon, DJ on board. Hi to you, Ma'am Desiree GM Malon. And then from Cheryl Igwak is watching with you with 3 hearts. So hi to you, Ma'am Cheryl Igwak. Salamat day sa pagpaminaw o sa pag-view, and happy Tuesday po sa inyong lahat dyan. So yun po ang biography, advocacy, and platforms ni Harry Roque. Bigla ako nag-loading, mga KJ. Okay, yun po ang biography, platforms, and advocacy ni Harry Roque. And then siyang bahin naman siyang platform kung siya po is palari makapasok po sa senatorial seat is kaning to seek empowerment LGUs further if elected senator. Ayun. So, continue po tayo. Another po sa magpapili para sa itong upcoming May 9 national and local election or national election.
Giya sa Pagpili 2022.
Okay, he is a Filipino lawyer din. Talagang mga bigatin, puro mga lawyer. Okay, a Filipino lawyer who served as President Rodrigo Duterte's chief presidential legal counsel and presidential spokesperson. He was also the legal advisor during Duterte's 2016 presidential campaign. Okay, he is the former presidential spokesperson who is now running for senator, showed her support to former Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. So yun po. Sabi niya, he is now running for senator and he is supporting the former Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos for being a president. Okay, a personal information, complete name, Salvador San Buenaventura Panelo. Ang kanyang nickname is Sal. Parang babae lang Sal. Iyang birthday is 1946 and then iyang hometown, Naga City, Camarines Sur, Philippines. Ang kanyang spouse naman, ang pangalan siyang spouse kay si Arcele Panelo. And nasli upat ka anak. Si Ramona Francesca, Salvador Carlo Panlilo III, Salvador Angelo Panelo IV, and Salvador Panelo Jr. So parang pareho lang. Salvador, talagang may Salvador. So gusto niya talagang matandaan lahat ng kanyang mga anak. Dahil sa kanyang first name pa lang is Salvador, may Salvador talaga. And then, kabahin naman po sa kanyang educational background. During his elementary, dito siya nag-eskwela sa Morphe Elementary School. And then, siyang high school, dito sa Roosevelt Memorial High School way back 1962. And then, siyang college naman, University of Nueva Cáceres. And then, taking up the degree of Political Science and English. Kabahin naman sa kanyang law school, University of the Philippines College of Law, way back in 1974, passed the bar in 1974. And then, kabahin naman sa kanyang political career, work experience ni Salvador San Buenaventura Panelo, also known as Sal. Okay, 2016 up to present, nahimo siyang Chief Presidential Legal Counsel. 2018 to April 13, 2020, nahimo siyang presidential spokesperson. Year 1987 to 2016, nahimo siyang a private lawyer. 1977 to 1987, nahimo siyang legal officer at United Laboratories. And kabahin naman sa legal career ni Attorney Salvador Panelo, he handled the cases of many high-profile personalities. Among them are number 1, Dato Unsay Mayor Andal Ampatuan Jr. for his involvement in the 2009 Maguindanao Massacre. Number 2, kaning former Commission on Elections Chairman Benjamin Abalos, who was implicated in 2007 election scandal. Another naman siyang gihandle nga cases nga high profile po na personalities kaning Calauan Mayor Antonio Sanchez, who was tried for the 1993 Alan Sarmenta and Alan Gomez murder. Next naman po na mga cases na gihandle niya nga many high profile personalities is kaning family of former President Ferdinand Marcos in relation to recovering their ill-gotten wealth. But now, iya pong suportahan nga mahimong presidente si Bongbong Marcos. Talagang nag-iiba talaga ang ihip ng hangin At least now is parang na-analyze na niya na talagang meron din palang maganda yung future or talagang ginaayang niya na maging maganda po ang bansang Pilipinas kung siya Bongbong Marcos po ang ating suportahan bilang presidente. So yun po ang kanyang opinion. Okay, another one kaning Dennis Roldan for the kidnapping of a Filipino-Chinese boy in 2005. Next naman sa mga legal career na iyang gihandulan nga many high-profile personalities kaning Dennis Cornejo for her rape case against actor Bong Navarro. Next po kaning Philip Medel, who was convicted in the murder of actress Nida Blancas. So yun po ang kanyang mga legal career ni Salvador Panelo. And then kabahin naman siyang other works. Giya oras karon alas 12:18. Panelo is a member of the Rotary Club of Makati Southwest Chapter. He is also a member of the Board of Trustees of the San Beda Law Alumni Association. He is also a member, or he is a Secretary General of the ASEAN Law Association of Golfers Club. And then he was an unsuccessful candidate for the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan in the 1992 Senate election. Prior to joining the government of Rodrigo Duterte on June 30, 2016, he was his legal counsel and defense lawyer on the charges of hidden wealth by vice presidential candidate Antonio Trillanes during the presidential campaign. And then he eventually served as the president's-elect transitional spokesperson before being designated as chief presidential legal counsel. May 1, 2020, Panelo began hosting a talk show on People's Television Network titled Counterpoint with Secretary Salvador Panelo. Produced by the Presidential Broadcast Staff, Radio Television Malacanang con RTVM. Panelo created the program for the purpose of discussing the issues affecting our country, as well as to analyze, dissect issues raised by certain critics and other against certain policies of the government. So yun po ang mga other works ni Salvador Panelo. And kabahan naman siyang kontrobersiya. Okay, Salvador Panelo called out on Twitter for insincere apology to Heidelin Diaz. So yun po, nagka-issues lang ni Heidelin Diaz. Next naman is Panelo says Catriona Gray should be educated on facts of criminal liability age bill. So morning na yung na-encounter na kontrobersiya, no? Next naman, yung kababago lang na kontrobersiya, Sharon Cuneta nag-sorry kay Panelo. Panelo explained na inaalay raw niya ang nasabing awitin sa classic hit niyang kanta na Sana'y Wala ng Wakas sa kanyang anak na may Down syndrome. So ito po rin ang issue na talagang pumutok po. Kasi nga, knowing si Sharon Cuneta na isang prominent nga artist or prominent nga yun nga artista, singer din, o biglang parang bigla siyang nasaktan kung bakit ginamit yung kantang Sana Wala ng Wakas. And then, yun nga, inalay ni Panelo yung kanta na yun dahil sa kanyang may anak na may Down syndrome. But, so far, si Sharon Cuneta naman is nag-apology or nag-say sorry po kay Panelo or Salvador Panelo. And then, kabahay naman si advocacy, Panelo vows to push for facilities for children with special needs. Dahil nga po, kanyang anak is merong Down syndrome, so muna yung gustong advokasya to push for facilities for children with special needs. And then sa kanyang platform naman, kung siya po is pala rin makapasok po sa itong senatorial seat, Panelo's plan, expand laws on free education, medical, legal services if elected as senator. So yun po ang plataforma ni Panelo kung siya po is pala rin po makapasok para sa itong senatorial seat sa May 9 national election. Mikey Giya, oras ka rin, alas 12:21. Okay, hi to Handugan Felix James Sent, also known as Boss B. So hi to you, Boss B. Asa na magkakaroon? Hi to you. Happy Tuesday. And then sa itong YouTube na channel, meron tayong isa ka viewer. So, hi to you, Coffee. Hi, Miss Aya. Watching you always. Salamat kayo, Coffee. Asa karon, Coffee? Saan ka bang bansa? At sana mapuntahan kita. Char. Kung alay libre nga na plate, baka pwede. Ayan. So, hi to you, Coffee. Salamat day sa pag-view, sa pagpaminaw, and happy Tuesday sa'yo. So yun po ang duha ka personality nga akong gihatagan og highlight karon. Una po si Harry Roque na Filipino lawyer, professor, politician and government official who is currently serving as presidential spokesperson of President Rodrigo Duterte but now is resigning dahil gusto niya i-pursue ang Senate bid 2022. And then another one kanisiya Salvador Sala San Benaventura Panelo. He is Filipino lawyer then, who served as President Rodrigo Duterte's chief presidential legal counsel and presidential spokesperson. He was also the legal advisor during Duterte's 2016 presidential campaign, who is now running also for senatorial seat. Okay, I hope everyone is na-enlighten na kung sino pong ang botaran para sa itong May 9 national election. So I hope po na kayo po talaga is nakapaglista na para po hindi na kayo mahirapan pagdating po sa atong mga polling precincts, sa atong mga polling center, sa atong mga listahan. Don't forget nga mag-shade po, ayusin ng mag-shade ha. Para naman po maklaro mabasa sa atong VCM kung vote accounting machine. Kung kayo po is nag-shade kasi nga sa pag-aalam natin na top 12 lang po ang ating pipiliin. Pag kayo po is mag-overvote, parang hindi siya counted. I hope sakto pa ako memorya. Parang hindi siya counted sa tong VCM. And then kung maglapas gani mo sa maong circle sa pag-shade, ayun, hindi din po siya counted. So careful po kayo sa pag-shading po kung sino pong ang inyong butaran sa inyong, or sino po ang inyong butaran sa inyong sa inyong mga, anong tawag doon? Sa inyong, nakalimutan ko nung tawag doon, pa sa inyong butaran. Basta careful lang sa inyong pag-shade. Sana dili po siya ma-overshade. Kasi bawal din yan, hindi siya basahin ng VCMs or sa atong vote counting machine. And then kung mag-overvote din po kayo, ayun, hindi rin po siya babasahin ng atong VCM kung vote counting machine. So friendly reminder lang po iyan. Kasi approach po talaga atong May 9 national and local election. So I hope everyone is na-enlighten mo and talaga pong bigyan niyo po ng pansin kung sino pong angay nga boto talaga pong makatulong po sa ating Pilipinas. And reminder din sa lahat nating mga listeners out there na sana din po na tagaan yung pansin din yung taon talagang willing na motabang po, especially sa lungsod ng Bacolod. So ako lang siyang i-name, reiterate ko lang po na na-mention sa ating municipal administrator na talagang isa din sa tumulong po sa lungsod ng Bacolod is si Mr. Mig Zubiri. So siya din po is kanang tumatakbo din bilang senator para sa itong coming May 9 national election. Nakijiyo oras sa karon alas 12:25. So tomorrow mag-uban na po balik same time at 1. Same frequency po, 101.3 Grace Covenant FM. Once again, Bacolod, Padayon, Pagsidlak.
Giya sa Pagpili 2022.